everybody is most excited about is my AI video. If you're patiently sitting in the United States or Canada or even internationally right now, I got the team on the line right now or on the webcast, and they can see it. Let them know how desperately you're waiting for this my AI video tool. I know that when you get this AI video tool, your business is just, if you put it to use the right way, you can change your business from looking like your backyard to looking like the world. It's pretty remarkable. So I've been working with it. I've got a little bit of special access behind the scenes. Um, Actually, Larry, who you're going to hear from a little bit later tonight. In fact, Larry, just pop on real fast. Larry sent me a message last night. He said, "Look, Blake, the company launched the business on Monday internationally," and he said, I've been having a little bit of a challenge because my people in India, they're across the world and I don't speak Hindi. And I got to communicate with them what they need to be doing right now. The company's launched. And so Larry sent me a script of what he wanted to say. It was probably like a page long typewritten. And we turned around the video for him. Larry, I'm just wondering, I'd love for you to tell everybody how that worked. And, look, everyone, it's coming. Okay. And it's coming during the month of October. We're in October now. So it's coming. It's coming in October. So you've got, you can figure out the math there. It's coming soon. But Larry, tell me what that experience was like. If you've sent it out yet, I'd love to hear what some of your teammates have said when they've received it. Because now you can communicate with them like you're talking to them, just like you and me are talking right now.
Yeah, and I had just sent you the script, so it was so easy. But I sent it to Robin, Robin and Marty. I'm gonna talk a little bit about him later. But they sent the script out, and I sent it to some of my team leaders in India, and they put the mind blown emoji because it just literally you could hear me talking and saying certain words. But yeah, and I also put in there, hey, just keep in mind I speak 149 other languages as well. So that's how powerful this tool is. So I'm so excited.
Man, I can't wait. And I know I didn't get it to you until the end of the day. And most of your people aren't up yet. I can't wait to hear from you tomorrow because I'm sure you blasted that out to thousands of people. Like, I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow once they receive it because they now have Larry Lane talking to them, their upline, telling them exactly what to do over the course of the next week to get the business started. I mean, I think that we're all going to really understand the power of that tool here very, very shortly.
Awesome. Thank you, Blake.
All right, Larry. Awesome. Thanks for putting that together. Of course, once you qualify at rank, you're going to be invited to get the interactive AI tool as well. That means you can be sitting in your office like I am right now, and you can be speaking with anybody in the entire world 24/7 and in as many locations as you want. Here's what you need to be doing right now. If you're serious about this business, and if you're looking forward to having your own interactive AI, here is my best advice to you. Make sure you're gathering your content right now. Your interactive AI can only be as good as the content that you're going to feed into it once this launches. Okay. So if you've got a boatload of content, you can load that up. And then your AI is going to be educated about you. And when he's in a meeting with somebody somewhere and somebody's interacting with him, he's going to give you the correct answers to that. So, I've been lucky throughout my career. I've been able to recruit Randy several plays with me. He has a massive amount of content. I wonder if he's on here during the month of October. We're going to finally get access to this tool. Randy, if you could just share, if you're there, a few thoughts about the upcoming AI video and interactive AI. Randy's going to come on a little bit later. Maybe he's not there right now.
Randy, you're muted. You're muted, Randy. You're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am here, Blake. We are here.
All right.
There we go. Okay. Hey, folks, first of all, let me say that in some respects, I almost wish that the AI video feature had not been announced because people are waiting so eagerly for this AI tool, the video tool, to come out that I think they're misunderstanding the value of the offerings that we have right now. I mean, Blake, the thing that has been most encouraging to me, I think, over the course of the last 5 or 6 days is I've invested time every day in coming to learn and understand how our current tool suite works. And I will tell you, folks, this is my belief. I believe that the ability to grow and maintain a candidate list as a result of the screenshot import to a CRM and then having all of the facts and figures about that candidate, I think that alone is worth a lot more than $99 per month. I think that having access to 2 billion candidates in a field where we can learn everything about them so that we don't just recruit people who need our business, but we can choose who we're going to recruit so we recruit people our business needs. I think that's worth more than $99 a month. I think that when I first began using it to craft social media posts for me, it didn't write them just like me. And pride and ego said, oh, I should write it. And then I thought, no, Randy, I've had one of the biggest careers.
Samantha said, no, you should write it.
There we go. I have had one of the biggest careers in this industry. I'm well known globally, and I have this pathetic little social media presence. And so I had to stop myself. No, Randy, you don't know better. I don't know how to put the right hashtag in it. I don't know what to say and what to do to grow the social media presence. A number of days into it, I've become convinced that simply the value of the screenshot import, constantly making available to me candidates where I know what they want. I think that's worth more than $99 a month. I think that every single component is worth more than we currently pay for the combination. And the real thing, folks, is this. If we consider Leverage A.I to be an extension of whatever our career has been, we're going to miss it. It's when we recognize that this is a complete, total turning point. When we realize that we're selling a product that people must acquire. It's a global mandate. We don't have to sell it. We simply have to introduce it. And folks, when you come to believe, as I do, that every single part of this tool suite is worth much more than we charge for the entire tool suite, then suddenly you'll come to understand why we can build the bigger business. Then you'll know why Sundar Pichai said this is bigger than, more profound, he said, than fire or electricity or anything we've done in the past. So, Blake, I could not be more enthusiastic. I couldn't be more confident. To all of my peers out there, let it be that you become among those who can guide others into the proper use. Then when the AI video feature comes, it will simply be an exclamation point. But don't wait a second for it. That's a mistake.
Oh, for sure. Thank you for sharing that, Randy. I totally agree. I mean, look, the video is going to be incredibly powerful. Now, if anybody's sitting on their hands waiting for that, I mean, literally, you have so many powerful tools at your disposal today. We're going to talk about getting started here at the end of the webcast when I give some updates, everybody. Okay. Randy just kind of said it. He took the words out of my mouth. I mean, the basic version for 49, the pro version for 99, all the tools. We're not going over every feature tonight. I am going to update you on where to find information about every feature because the company is working hard on making that available to you. And there's a lot more to come in that space as well. But strong value for all members, accessible around the globe as of Monday. High member satisfaction, generous payout rates. Let me tell you, Randy was right when he said you could, just for some of those tools by themselves, they're well worth it. Let me tell you something. When the team put this together, I've mentioned this before, I'm like, no way you could get all that for $315 a month, especially not a program that talks to one another and puts it all in one simple place and makes a toolkit for people that are interested in building their small business or their entrepreneurship or their solo or their side hustle or whatever they got going. This is perfect. There's no way you could do it for $315 and we are offering it for $99. It is time to step into this if you haven't already. There is a massive, massive market opportunity staring all of us, me, you, everyone on this call right in the face. There's a $556 billion gig economy that's projected to be 2.15 trillion by 2033. There's 70 million freelancers in the United States alone, and there are over 30 million non-employer businesses in this country alone. Of course, we just launched Leverage A.I to the world. We're going to talk about that here briefly. We're not doing a comp plan training tonight either. I know there's trainings going on every day, multiple of them. Get with your upline if you don't understand the comp plan. It is very simple. We went to great lengths to make it very simple. There's 5 ways to get paid. Bring on a new customer or a new partner, you get 50% of, if they purchase the pro package, then you get basically $50. Every time they reorder, you're going to get your subscription commission, 20%. We're going to blow affiliate businesses out of the water with this idea. You get your level commission, your leverage matching bonus, help your people earn, and then you can earn a portion of what they earn, and the infinity bonus. Get with your uplines, get a comp plan training. We are coming out, Leverage A.I is coming out with its own comp plan resource, okay, a little video tool. It is in development right now, and we hope to be able to share it with you soon. As we roll into the updates, I want you to know that we were able to, on Monday, launch Lev.ai across the globe. And there's only one way that we could do that. And that was with the support of our partner, LaCour Enterprises, and all of the support teams that they have, hundreds of years of collective team experience, 25 years of history, global businesses. And we are leveraging their backbone and their technology in order to be able to take this product, Lev.ai, around the world in what I think is very quick time. I remember, I believe we told the first people in the world about this on August the 9th. We're now sitting here on October the 1st with the company launched around the world. That is an amazing, amazing feat. To the team at Lev.ai, they did a remarkable job. We had the most incredible pre-launch, and we are now days into our official launch. And so let's talk a little bit about what's gone on. We launched the company on September 18th, 2025 in the US and Canada. You can see that little screen on the bottom left here is that is the Lev.ai website. That's what you get when you first go to the website. The second one here is the Lev.ai marketing app. Of course, all of you have hopefully logged into the marketing app. You're getting familiar with the tools. That's where you can find everything. And finally, the third screen over here is your partner office. Once you log into the website on the left, you get back into your partner office. That's where you can find all of the details about your business. Of course, on September the 28th, this Monday, I believe it was, the company launched internationally. Look at that list of countries that we launched into. Now, everybody, I'm not going to lie. I was sweating bullets on Monday. I don't know, for those handful of people that know me, I mean, I was stressed out to the maximum because I wanted to make sure that all over the world, people were having a good experience. Their first experience with Lev.ai was a good one. And man, I was so incredibly concerned, everybody, that the credit cards weren't going to work. And I probably made some people on the internal team really upset just because I kept on talking about it and talking about it and talking about it because I was so worried about it. Everybody, we've had over 85% acceptance rates on credit cards around the world. I want you to know that that is, I think it's a miracle. It is incredible success rates for a brand new company that is just barely launching around the world. So if any of you are sitting there at home right now and you heard me the past couple of weeks, you know, kind of saying, well, let's be careful as we start. No, no, no. Everybody, this is working. It's on. It is time to run right now. My concerns were, I'm not going to say they were misguided, but the team did everything that the team needed to do to deliver. And the company's operational in all of these countries. Just imagine, everybody, I've run companies now, international companies, for the last 20 years. And I mean, I can't tell you how many times somebody has walked up to me at an event somewhere around the world and asked me, Blake, when are we going to open this country, that country, or the other country? Pick your country here. Tajikistan, Malta, Honduras, Czech Republic, Jamaica. You know, most times I look at them and I have to tell them, I'm like, if I'm being honest, the company's probably never going to open in Jamaica because it would just cost us an extraordinary amount of money to do it. And there's only a limited number of people on the island. Imagine this. On Monday, we opened in all of these countries. I am so excited just because no one's ever going to come ask me, not ever again, hey, when are we launching in this country or that country or the other country? We already launched them all, everybody. So seize the moment, take advantage of this moment. It is monumental. It is sitting in your lap. What are you going to do with it? Okay. When we launched with multi-language support on our websites. I'm going to show you some of the features that we launched with because me and the team, we're pretty proud of some of the things that we've built for everybody, and we're wanting you to use them to the fullest extent. So we launched with our Lev.ai website. That's the one here on the left, the Lev.ai back office on the right. Those websites are in 10 languages, everyone. You can see the languages there on the bottom right of your screen: English, French, German, Hindi, Korean, Portuguese, Spanish, and Thai, I think that is. I think that next one is Chinese. Anyways, 10 languages on the website and the back office. It's important to remember because we're working with 3 different websites, and I want to make sure that you understand each and every single one of these websites as we get going. So our website and back office, partner back office, 10 different languages. Once you move to the app, the marketing application, that's what we're calling it. This is where you access all of your Lev AI tools. I can't even count those languages. It's too many to count. I'm looking at this screen. It was even too hard to fit all the names of these countries and languages on one screen. You can see some of them are kind of squished together. That's because we couldn't fit them on. I mean, all of these available right now for you. So this is your partner app. So if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, well, the website's only in 10 languages. No, you can send these tools, use these business building tools, which is the most important part of the business. I don't know how many countries that is, but it's a lot. Game on right now as we sit here. Okay, we wanted to make sure that the login experience was super, super simple for everybody. I remember the day that we launched, I'm going to admit to everybody, the day that we launched, there was a little bit of confusion. People are like, okay, well, I go to the website, but then how do I get into my back office? And then some people were really confused about then how to find the Lev AI marketing tools. If you were one of those, you can let me hear it, okay? I'll take all the blame for it. It's okay, everybody. We moved quickly, though, to correct those issues, and I hope that you all have noticed that. So now, when you log into the website, you'll notice you got the partner portal, which is your distributor portal back office. You can see all your stats there. You can see your team. You can see everything there. And then you've got the marketing application. Click on that. The great news is I've found once you sign in, you can just interface seamlessly with them both. I remember, I think it was the second day after we launched, somebody called me and was telling me, hey man, it's impossible for me to be in the back office and the marketing tool all at the same time. And I said, I don't think that's possible. And we walked through it. But anyway, we've put them here to eliminate all confusion and make it super simple. We have to, because now we're going to be doing business around the world and not everybody's going to be speaking English. We want to make it as easy as possible. Make sure that you're kind of taking notes here so that you can explain all this next time you sign somebody up, especially if they're not here in the US. Of course, we launched with social media as well. I'm proud of what the company is doing on social right now. If you're with us on social, I want to thank you for joining us, following us, and especially for those of you that are engaged with us on social media. If you're not, you're missing out. I can tell you, you're missing out totally on the whole thing if you're not there, because this is where we're putting the updates every single day, especially on those first 3, everybody: YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I mean, how many of you have subscribed to the YouTube page? It's amazing. Get Lev AI HQ. If you've been there and you've watched the tutorials, man, I'm going to tell you, the person responsible for marketing in our company has done such a killer job putting together the tutorials. If you have watched one of those tutorials and you liked it and learned something about Lev AI and the tools, give her a shout out here, bring them on, because she is doing a phenomenal, phenomenal job. We launched a brand new one today, everybody. So first of all, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, because when you subscribe, every time we load a new one, you'll get notified. We launched the how to build a website with my web today on the YouTube channel. And I know there's been a ton of interest in this tool. I mean, obviously there's going to be a ton of interest. I mean, are you kidding me? You can build a website with our tool in an evening instead of paying somebody thousands and thousands of dollars to do it for you. That is remarkable. Now, we've put that tutorial there so that you can understand exactly how to do it. It's a better idea to go watch the tutorial, everybody, and learn a few things from the tutorial than just to dig in and try to figure it all out by yourself. Okay, the tutorial is really, really, really well done. Go check it out. Check them all out. These are going to guide you step by step through every single one of the features of the Lev AI product. Okay, so we're going to keep on uploading tutorials every single day until we've covered every single feature that we offer. Once that's done, we're going to consolidate it all and put together a little presentation for you all to be able to use so that you can, understand the product better and be able to present the product to your customers and to your future partners. Right now, the best way to do it is to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube page. Every time we upload a new tutorial, I'm telling you, there are so many features that are kind of one step behind that maybe you don't realize that are there, but they're at your disposal right now as we speak. So go check them out. Okay, everybody, receiving your commissions. So this is available now. We launched it with the rest of the company. There are 3 steps, everyone. Set up your iPayout account. You can do that right from your partner back office. Transfer your points and disperse them into iPayout. Here are a couple things that are super, super important for those of you that have gotten to work and have earned commissions. If you have, I applaud you. I hope you're seeing that in your back office. I hope that you see that you earn money. The tools back there are actually really, really cool. It shows whether you earned them from the acquisition bonus or from the unilevel bonus or from the matching bonus or from the infinity bonus. You can see them all there. Points are available tomorrow for the weekly pay period ending September the 27th. So you're going to want to go in and go through the process so that you can collect them. This includes acquisition bonuses, subscription bonuses, and check match. And importantly, September monthly commissions, our first monthly commission run. We were only open for a week in September and only in the US and Canada. I think we were open for a day or two in the rest of the world. The first monthly commissions are going to be paid on October the 10th. Make sure that you understand this process so that the next time you enroll your next partner and you're teaching him how to do the comp plan and you're teaching him about the product, you want to teach him how to be able to collect his or her money, don't you? I mean, at the end of the day, that's one of the funnest parts of this business. So make sure you familiarize yourself. Here's how to do it. Log into your partner portal at my.getlev.ai. Go to the profile in the left menu, go to the commission account, fill in the required fields, and you'll be taken to iPayout to finalize your identity verification and enter your payout accounts. You may begin this process right now. This is live in our system. Once you've done that, you can transfer your commissions. Go to the portal, go to points in the left menu, select commissions, enter the amount to transfer to iPayout and click transfer. And finally, after a few hours, the funds will become available to you. Now, how many of you on the call tonight? It's always very challenging. We're running a global business. We so much interest in this company from around the world. You can hardly believe it. Is there anybody on the call tonight that is not from the US or Canada? If you're not from the US or Canada, give me a shout out here so I can kind of see. It's kind of hard because the time zones are all wacky everywhere. So, we got to do different Zooms at different times of the day. But I'm well aware, everyone, that the system is not yet ready for international people to be able to put in their details so that they can make their transfers. And trust me, we have alerted the team to this, and we believe that by the end of the day today, this is going to be working properly. If it's not going to be today, everyone, we believe it'll be tomorrow. It most certainly will be done by the end of the week. Okay, so nobody's going to get nobody on your international team is not going to be able to withdraw their commissions. We're aware of the issue. If you've reported it, thank you. And we believe that there is a fix coming very, very quickly. Okay, how many of you so far have had the pleasure of dealing with our support team? We have got a phenomenal support team at Lev AI. They are doing a tremendous job. I've seen the statistics, how quickly the tickets are answered when they come in. I've seen how quickly the challenges are dealt with. If somebody's got a question or needs something done with their account or whatever it might be, I want to really thank our support team. Next time you interact with our support team, please tell them thank you. They have done a hero's job helping us to launch the company successfully. My every interaction with them is a positive one. Whenever we encounter a challenge, we overcome them very, very easily. Get to know the support team, if for nothing more than to tell them thank you. They've done a really, really good job. You can find the customer support contact. We've drawn a little arrow here from the Lev AI website. There's that button. If it's a little bit too small for you to read, says support. Um, Go there even if you don't have a challenge, just tell them thank you. They're doing an amazing job. The business is off to a very, very smooth start, given that it's Wednesday and we launched on Monday in like 100 different countries. It's actually mind-blowing what the company has put together. Available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central. They're actually working outside of those hours, but those are the hours that we're committed to getting back to you very, very quickly on any of your requests. Okay, man, that's a lot. I'm going to take a sip of water here. How many of you all are ready for some updates? We've got some good updates coming this week that I'm excited to share with you. And first, I'm going to share the important updates. And after the important updates, I'm going to share the really, really, really important updates. So make sure that you're paying attention. You're paying really good attention now. But when we get to the really important ones, I really need your full attention. Then after that, we're going to get to some recognition. I don't know about you all. I had a great time on this call last week because I got to meet some new people and I learned from them what they love about Lev AI and what they're doing with the business. And man, I loved that part of last week. We're going to get to do more of that tonight. We're going to get to meet some people that you haven't yet heard from. Okay, everybody, here are the things that we're still working on in terms of the rollout. As you all know, we launched with desktop. Everybody, and especially if you have teams internationally, please let them know. We are fully desktop capable right now. I understand the value and importance of mobile. It is coming. It's launching in October. Please understand that from now until the time that the company is fully mobile capable, it is not going to be perfect. In fact, I would just challenge you to stay, maybe not look at the Lev AI stuff on mobile quite yet, because I want you all to have a great and perfect experience. So there's no need to report if something on the mobile app isn't working. We're very well aware. We launched on desktop, okay? Mobile is coming in October. We already talked about it. My AI video is also coming in October. We have an update. During the pre-launch of this company, which was only a handful of weeks, we have enrolled a very, very large group of customers and partners in India. India is live, okay, right now. Payments can be made easily with PayPal. Larry, Robin, everybody who has teams in India, please be aware. About 2 weeks ago, they completely overhauled their card system there and made it very difficult for international foreign merchants. Has to do a lot with sort of the trade issues that are going on around the world right now. The great news is we were kind of out in front of that because we had already started the process. We think we're a couple weeks away. However, today, right now, people in India can use PayPal. The payments are going through. Let's get that massive team all onboarded the correct way and get them to finish up their enrollments, move out of the pre-partner phase and into the full partner phase. Okay, wherever you are around the world, here's some things to expect. We currently have a great approval rating. I think I told you it's 85%. That is remarkable. By the way, in US and Canada, it's much higher than that. Okay. We're doing business in some very, very remote corners of the world right now, and that is a remarkable processing rate. If you are outside of the US and Canada, please, here are some tips. Some banks will flag first transactions. This is typical for new businesses. Approve the alert if you get one. It is prohibited, everybody, to pay with somebody else's card. This is the fastest way to get any, credit card merchant processing. This is where you run into trouble. Use your own card. Don't pay for your team member's product. They should be paying for it themselves anyways. Your card can be used with only one email address. If you are in the EU and you're part of Revolut or one of the neobanks or any other part of the world, best to use a card from a traditional bank. If you're using a Revolut card or a neobank card, approve the charge in your app, check decline payments, add Get Lev AI as a trusted merchant before paying if available. I told the team we didn't even need to put this slide in here anymore because we have such good credit card processing rates. They forced me to do it. So here we are talking about it. I suspect this is the last time that we will talk about it because you all have done a great job making sure that your teammates and customers and partners all over the world understand this. And because the company's done a really good job as well, making sure that our technology infrastructure is sufficient to handle a global scale. Okay, everybody, coming in October, pay with crypto. It is coming for our partners internationally, for our members internationally. This is going to be such a massive benefit. Over, in some parts of the world, especially less developed parts of the world, it's just so much easier for people to transact with crypto. So that is coming in October. More details when we have them. Okay, who's ready? So those were the very important items. Who's ready to hear the very, very, very important items? Because this is the reason that, well, I think this is the most important thing that we're going to talk about tonight for all of us, for you, wherever you are in the world. If you're a partner in our business, this is the most important time of our call tonight, besides the recognition. Recognition is always the most important. However, right now, we went through this pre-launch phase in our business, okay, for just a handful of weeks. We launched in the US and Canada, and then on Monday, we launched internationally. So now we need to go back and we need to capture all of that hard work that you put in during those handful of weeks that were done during the pre-launch. So here is what needs to happen first. If you haven't already completed your enrollment, please tonight go in and complete your enrollment. Pick how you can do that very easily. Just all you got to do is log into your back office. Okay, pick how you'd like to get started. By the way, when you see that form on the bottom of getlev.ai, that is like a lead gen tool, everybody. So that's going to stay there. It's like a lead gen tool. However, please don't think that if you have a customer or a partner who's filled out that lead gen tool, that they automatically become enrolled. They don't. Okay, what they have to do after that is they have to go log in with the password that they selected, and to become an official member or partner, they need to pick their plan and check out and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you understand that. We built a beautiful lead gen tool at the bottom of getlev.ai, and we want you, our partners, to be able to capture all that business. People need to go in and finish it off. Now, of course, we enrolled tens and tens of thousands, over 40,000 people pre-enrolled in a short number of weeks in getlev.ai. So all of them now need to go in and complete their enrollment. If you have already gone in and completed your enrollment, please let me know. You're our very first partners to do it around the world. Thank you for having done it so quickly. Now, don't let all the hard work that you did over the course of the last 5 weeks pass you by. There were so many people enrolled. Now we got to do the hard work. We go get them and we make sure that everybody on the team, no one left behind. How many of you were here in the US for that whole thing? Nobody left behind. Let's not leave not one single person behind. Let's make sure that we live up to our commitments, that we're helping our teammates get started. So to become an official partner, everybody who already raised their hand already is. Make sure that you're going and helping all of your members and partners do the same thing so that they can have access to the amazing tools that you're learning how to use right now. Go to my.getlev.ai and log in to complete your enrollment. Okay. I'm not sure what this is. I think that screen got a little messed up. But the next most important thing, everyone, you're going to also notice something changed. Like if you haven't yet completely completed your enrollment, you would understand that you can't see anymore in your back office. You need to complete the enrollment in order to be able to see your team, for example. And we've been saying for quite a number of weeks now, please go get your teams placed. So we have one very special partner who's been asking me for quite a long time. He says, Blake, please just give us a date. And I said, I have given you a date. Every time we talk, it's 48 hours. Okay, I decided to listen. Everyone, you've got until Friday, October the 10th to complete all placements in your business. I want to repeat that. You have until October the 10th to place every single partner that's in your waiting room into your business. So when you log into your back office, you can see where the waiting room is. You can see all these people. You have until Friday, October the 10th to place them. For your teammates that haven't yet completed their enrollments, they're not able yet to access the back office and the waiting room tool and see their teams. They all need to do that very, very quickly here because we have a very short time now where all these people need to be placed. Now, after the 10th of October, when you enroll a new person, you're going to have 48 hours to place that person in the business. So we're giving a grace period between now and October the 10th, just to make sure everybody understands, if people haven't been placed yet, they're in your waiting room. That's what it's called in the back office, waiting to be placed in your business. Now, if you don't place them, they're not going to be lost. Okay. Nobody's going to get lost in our system. What happens if you don't place them is they get positioned on a new front line in the top spot of your tree. Now, depending on your building strategy, that may or may not be where you would like to have them placed long term. The only way for you to guarantee that your partners get placed the way that you would like to have them placed is to go in, complete your enrollment, check out your team, place each individual where you'd like to have them placed in the organization. Now, since I said this was so very, very important, I just want to make sure that I've communicated really, really clearly. And so I would like to invite Larry back in case I haven't explained it really clearly, for him to be able to help me explain it a little bit more clearly. So Larry, over to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, everybody, when you log in again, and most people have pre-placed their pre-enrollees, but you're going to have until the 10th, and literally you have to just go in. Most people are building, you have to have 5 personal legs to max out the compensation plan. Majority of the people are building down under those 5. You will keep your sponsorships when you place them. But if you log in right now and you've got a ton of people left that says place now, you need to start moving and positioning and laying out your charts where you want to start placing those people. So you're going to have about 10 more days to do that.
Awesome. And since this is such an important point, and it's going to impact everybody's businesses over the course of the next 13 days, there's just 13 days. I'd also like to have Randy share his thoughts, if any, about this, just so we can make sure that we're communicating very, very clearly.
Well, Blake, I'm still wondering what's the most important thing. I was trying to figure out what's the most important thing. Hi, Blake. Hey, folks. Okay, buddy. Okay, thank you. That's Blake's little brother there. That's Bosco. Folks, it's a really simple deal. You have the option today of what you want your business to look like. After October 10th, you're going to get what you get. And so there's a logic to retain some people on your first generation. We have the chance to develop an 8-level deep unilevel payout by having 5 legs, and there are certain volume requirements in each of the 5. Then there's an economic advantage to also retaining people on first generation, so you keep the 20%. And so when Blake encourages you to place people, he's not suggesting that you place everyone. He's suggesting that you look at your business and understand and make it look like you want it to look. And so for people who are building and are wanting to build leadership structures in depth, that logically is someone that we could place. If it is a customer, I'm going to keep them on my first generation. Why? Because, my gosh, I'd rather get paid 20%. You say, wait a minute, Randy, a customer doesn't have a place in the tree. There are a lot of members who behave like customers, a lot of promoters who behave like customers. I would rather have that promoter who behaves like a customer be held forever on Gen 1. Why? Because I want that 20% and I want you to get it. But Blake's message came through loud and clear to me. It was, we are now drawing a line in the sand. It is October 10th. That is the day. Do not let October 10th come and go and then call the company and say, oh my gosh, I didn't place this person. Because my counsel to the company will be to say, bummer, we need to step it up, folks, and get inside the lines and play by the rules. Thanks, Blake.
All right. Thank you, Randy and Larry. Everybody, there is a little tutorial in your back office where if you're a little bit confused about how to place people, just watch that little 2-minute video. One of our support people put it together, and you will be able to see how to very, very easily place your partners. You can find that in the resources box right there in your partner back office. Okay, I've been excited about this because I loved hearing from some of our brand new partners last week. Here is the program, everybody. In Lev AI, we have lead partners, we've got advanced partners, we've got mentor partners, we've got directors, we've got innovative directors, we've got visionary directors, and legacy directors. If you're not familiar, please check out the compensation plan. You can zoom through the compensation plan here. This week, we've only been open internationally for gosh, well, less than 72 hours for sure. We've already got lots of international people who are advancing through the plan. I see lots of their names here. Brand new lead partners. I want to take my hats off to you for being amongst the first in the history of the company to achieve this rank. We're going to be doing rank advancements every single week on this call. This is for September. We will start a new list next week on this call, but we wanted to make sure we've been open for a week and a half, everybody. And I wanted to make sure and give special due to the people who have really leveraged this first week and a half in business. Here are our brand new lead partners after a week and a half. Okay, advanced partners. We've got several on a week and a half in business. So Simone Noble, Christy Ivkovich, Doug Jones, Barry Elrod, Tammy Wachter, Scotty Merker, Alan Hordal, Nick Sklosky, Don DeGarmo, Christy Howard, Paul Thompson, Kimon Lee, Monty Stratton, Kevin Thompson, Layla Colgan, Shal Israel, Rodney Foster, who we heard from last week. Man, how many of you all loved hearing from Rodney? Because I'm going to tell you, I did. I thought that was amazing. And David Jennings. So we want to hear from a few more of our advanced partners. I believe that on the call tonight, logged in, we have Tammy Wachter. I do not know Tammy personally. I am very excited to see her. Tammy, if you are here, could you
Like,
turn the camera there?
yep. Hi there. How are you?
Awesome. There she is. Tammy, it's a pleasure to meet you. I can't wait to hear about the journey here. Tell everybody where you're from and what you love so far about Lev AI and what you've done to get to this point in such a short period of time.
Well, I have had an incredible, exciting, 5.5 week pre-launch period. I heard about the opportunity probably, on one of the very first days this became available, and I just caught the vision right away and said, yes, of course, I'm jumping in. And it has been one of the easiest things that I've ever talked to people about, because as we've been saying, AI is a part of everyone's conversation almost every day. And so when I bring it up to people, people are either kind of intimidated by it, but when they learn that we have this suite of tools with all of these on one little platform that they can be able to simply use and learn easily and quickly, they're all in. And so I have never, Randy knows this to be true, I have dipped my toe in network marketing and direct sales for decades without success. And this has just been an incredible ride for me. And I'm finally seeing, I'm having fun. I'm having fun in the business, and I'm growing. But again, it's a team sport. I don't do it by myself. I have an incredible team, and so my ability to rank advances. I have to thank my team for that too. So we're all in this together.
I love it. So tell me, I'm assuming you're in the United States.
I am. I'm sorry. I should have mentioned that right off the bat. I am from St. Louis, Missouri. So right smack dab in the middle of the country. I like to say we're the show me state. So we are, well, I don't say it, but that's the state motto. But yeah, so we're a little conservative here in Missouri, and you have to show us that things work. And I've been so excited to be able to jump into the tool suite and, use the tool. So I've been using the social media post, and I did the business overview presentation tonight, and I am not kidding when I say it's like, you hit that instant post and it's just out there. It's so quick. I used to rack my brain trying to come up with creative, interesting posts, and now it's just so simple. And so I'm doing that consistently on a daily basis. The other tool that I really loved was the website. So I've got a team. I've been playing around, and I made a team site for our team. And absolutely, you can quickly do this in a couple of clicks in a few minutes. I'm an interior designer by trade, so I like pretty things. So I had to go in and make it mine, so to speak, with changing the colors and the pictures and different things like that. But I had a great time building that, and I still want to continue to add more pages. But really incredible, and just an incredible tool, Blake. So thank you so much.
Oh,
For
that's
all,
amazing.
and
I
yeah,
love hearing that. Gosh, you sound like you're a little bit like me. I mean, sometimes I can think about something for so long and I'll completely, totally wear myself out.
yes.
Like just having thought about something and then look back and see the amount of time that I've wasted thinking about something instead of actually just going and doing it. And it sounds like the email feature or the I'm sorry, my social feature has really kind of helped you with that. And you kind of can get stuff out there right out of the gate and have a different experience.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's fun.
I love it, Tammy. Thanks for coming on and introducing yourself tonight. I can't wait to watch you grow through the ranks. I can't wait to hear some of your customer stories as they get rolling out. And maybe once you get that website launched, you can come back on and show it to all of us because I would be very interested in seeing that.
It's launched, baby. It's launched. I'll show you.
Well,
So we will do
well,
that.
tell
Yep.
everybody what the URL is so they can go check it out.
Team Elevate. Team Elevate. Yeah.
Team
With the,
Elevate, everybody.
yep.
All right. So
Yep.
go check out Tammy on social. You can probably find her stuff there. If you can't find Team Elevate for whatever reason, I would love for you all to see the website that she put together with the AI tools. That's awesome. Thank you, Tammy. See you soon. All right, everybody. Those are the brand new advanced partners in Lev AI. We have two mentor partners. And last week we heard from Art Phelps. We had requested for Rob to be on tonight. Neither Rob nor Jeff could be here tonight. So we will hear from them next week when they're able. Two brand new mentor partners in the very first week of our business. That is quite remarkable. After mentor partner comes director. We had a brand new director this week, everybody, and it is Rick and Sandy Walsh. And I believe that Rick is here with us. I don't know if Sandy is with him or not, but Rick, if you're here, welcome.
Well, thanks, Blake. And nope, Sandy's traveling tonight, but I will tell you, this has been an unbelievable experience. This marks a little over 40 years now that all I've done is network marketing full time for my source of income. So I've had every up and every down that you could possibly have. And this experience has been totally different. And how do I mean? Most people who become involved in network marketing and building a team, etc., run into the same obstacles. I don't know who to talk to. I belong to the NFL club. I've got a chicken list. There's people much more successful to me than I think I should be talking to. All of that is gone because right now I have not met a person yet where I can go up to them and I can say, you know what? I found out recently how to leverage artificial intelligence for my own benefit. Are you interested in finding out how I did that? And the conversation is open. Everybody is open to talking about leveraging AI for their own intelligence. They know for their own benefit. They know what artificial intelligence is, or they heard of it, but they don't know what to do with it, or how to leverage it, or how to cash in on it. And so you open up the conversation there. I used to fish in a small pond for 40 years. That small pond is my contact list of people who have been involved in network marketing. And that's only like 4 to 5, 6% of the population. Now I'm fishing in the ocean. The ocean is 100% of the population. And if you don't have somebody to talk to, just go into your back office, go to the contact area, and put in the parameters of who it is you want to talk to. And within less than a minute, they're going to bring somebody up and they're going to tell you everything that you want to know before you contact them. And if you don't know what to say, it'll write the script for you according to their likes and dislikes. I mean, what can be easier than that? Like I said from the beginning, this is a totally different experience than I've had in the past 40 years, and I'm loving it. Thanks, Blake.
Oh, Rick, that's amazing, but I can tell, I may have met Rick somewhere along the line, but, not like deeply. Um, Man, when you meet somebody that's really well trained, I mean, Rick just dropped you an invitation that is like, you notice how easily he did it. That's because he's done it so many times. But he dropped an invitation there that is so simple, that can be replicated over and over and over and over again. And you're right, Rick. I don't think there's too many people walking around right now that aren't like, yeah, let's talk about that. So easy. So, you know, a lot of times, a guy like you been massively successful in this kind of business. But a lot of times it's like, okay, swapping one product out for the other. The things that intrigued me is you said, no, this is just totally different. It's not like I went from selling, this product to that product. This has just completely changed the game.
It has. It's a different experience than I've ever had. And for those who have ever experienced a challenge in network marketing, you won't see those same challenges here because you lead with the product. It's what everybody's talking about anyway.
I love it. Remind us, Rick, where in the world? I think you're in the US. Tell us where in the US you're
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, I'm in Sacramento, California.
Sacramento, California, right up the street from me. Man, it is awesome to have you on the team. Congratulations on your early success. I'm going to warn everybody now. Look out. I believe that Rick Walsh is going to race through this company, and I can't wait to do it with you. Rick, I'm excited for your success. Tell Sandy hello, and I hope to see you very soon.
Thanks, Blake.
All right, everybody. And finally, I have to apologize because last week I did such a terrible job with Larry and Gary and recognizing them. They are brand new directors in our company. And this is not going to matter because you all won't know anyways, neither will I. But for a change, why don't we have Gary say something first?
Hey, Blake, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great. You guys are amazing partners. We got together, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, whatever it was, started to launch the company. Here we are. You guys are brand new directors in the company. You guys have a bigger vision than I even do. Anyway, tell everybody what you love about the company and where you think we're going.
Yeah, it's funny because I'll say, we were the original identical twins or the original AI. So we've been twins our whole life. I'm glad everybody gets to have a twin. But yeah, because anything we do, we go in everyday life. People say, what's it like to be a twin? Man, I wish I had a twin. We hear this over and over. So I told him, I was like, this is the coolest thing you've ever done because everybody can actually have a twin and see what it feels like. But he usually does, like, he makes movies and documentaries. He kind of does a Hollywood route. I've been a network marketer, online marketer for 35 years, like my dad. My dad was a network marketer before me. So I learned everything with him. This is the first one we've worked together. He's got his own position. I've got my position. We were both almost, I'm telling Randy, I know he hit innovator director. We were both almost there with our two positions. So just really excited. And I'm so excited we get to educate people on AI. We get to show people how to learn. But I really want to give a quick shout out. The India team came from Robin and Marty. They are in my team. They're my direct personals. And on a personal note, when you're in this journey of network marketing, online marketing, you meet some of the most beautiful and amazing people. And today I found out, and he's had some health challenges, but Marty and Robin sponsored over 300 personal people in Leverage A.I, but Marty did. He passed away today. And I'm so devastated. And my prayers go out to Robin and to his family, but Robin is going to take care of that position and his legacy, and she is going to put his family there so they can benefit from that. But Marty was just so excited about Leverage A.I. He had been doing something else for years and years, and I brought Marty and Robin into this. He looked at it and he was just so excited. So I want to say a prayer. Everybody, if you'll send prayers out to his family and to Robin. So Blake, just excited to be here. Thank you, guys.
Oh, Larry, that's hard to hear. Condolences, man, and I will do exactly that. And no better way to honor him than to finish what he started right here together. The foundations for an incredible business for Marty and Robin are right there. I've seen it.
Thank you. Thank you, Blake.
Thanks, Larry and Gary. All right, everybody. Finally, we've got a brand new innovative director this week after just a week and a half of live company action. A very new, brand new innovator directors, Randy and Samantha.
Hey, folks, I'm going to be really brief here because you guys all hear a lot from me and you don't hear much from Samantha. So I'm just going to say thank you to every single one of you, no matter who you are and where you are. Thank you for making the decision to join us on this journey. Please know we're eager to help. And Samantha, what would you like them to know?
Oh my goodness. Well, first I had a whole speech planned out, but then Gary and Larry hit me with that. And so I am so sorry. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm sorry for your loss. And like Blake said, let's make a legacy. Let's make a legacy in his honor. Um, Blake, what you said initially after Randy first spoke was that he took the words right out of your mouth. And I immediately turned off the camera and the microphone and I said, babe, that was exactly what I was going to say. True story. Because the more that we have trained it, the first day, day one, I said, that doesn't sound like you. No, that's not going to work. And we just kept uploading and uploading and uploading content. And suddenly I said, okay, that sounds about how I would write you. And it became beautiful. And then when we start getting the reports from people building their websites, and so then we start building the websites, and they're so simple and easy and beautiful. I really, really admire the company for taking the time to do phases. I think that that's brilliant. Thank you, Blake, for doing the phases so that we can make sure that it's a pleasant experience for every company involved. And I'm just grateful because I love you, Blake, and I feel like we got the band back together. Let's go.
Here we are, right back at you. Love you both. Amazing work, innovator directors, Randy and Samantha, in just a week and a half. Look out. They're going to build a massive business here with the product that we have that we're taking around the world. Okay, everybody, we're just about to wrap up. I know we're a bit over time, but I had to recognize some of you. I hope some of you are on here. Crystal Davis, Jill Reed, Doug Jones, Dan Hughes, Tony Hunt. You are some of our best followers on social. You're always there commenting on the post, liking the post, loving the posts. This is how things start to go viral. This is how we can get the word out about our company. I want you to know I notice it every single day because I can't stop looking at it. I want to thank you for the work that you're out there doing. If you haven't yet liked us on social, go like us, subscribe, especially on that YouTube page. I'm not asking you for me, I'm asking you for you because you're going to see the tutorials as they roll out and really get to understand our tool. Once you understand our tool, you're going to be unstoppable in this business. You're going to think of people that you know that ought to be your customer who could benefit massively from the tools that that you can offer them from Lev AI. All right, I want to renew a challenge. We've had really good activity the last week on social media. I still want to challenge you a little bit more. We want to hear about some of the product uses that you've been having and how they've benefited yourself or your customer or your partner. Next week, we're going to be working this week on prizes that we can give away for the best example over the week. However, wouldn't you like to be the very first one to ever get recognized for sharing a partner story or customer story about one of Lev AI's features? I'm hoping that somebody out there tonight is listening and taking it to heart and is going to go post something on the social page using the hashtag MyLevAI so they can be the very first person that we recognize, and knowing that we're putting together some cool tools to do better recognition of this moving forward. Everybody, it has been a total whirlwind. We opened the company, I don't know, 10 days ago or something, and then we opened internationally in over 100 markets on Monday. The reception so far has just been phenomenal, way better than any of us could have hoped for when we started planning the company. Congratulations to all of you for having participated in that. Thank you for having built it with us. Now, let's go make sure we get everybody on the right path forward and utilizing the amazing tools that we've got at our disposal. More to come this month. It's a big month, everybody. It's October the 1st today. Many, many updates coming throughout the month. Let's leverage every single moment of October and make it the best of our collective careers. Everybody from San Diego, California, we are 5 minutes over time tonight, and I apologize for that. I can't wait to see you all 1 week from today. I will be in Dallas, Texas 1 week from today, and we'll be looking forward to sharing many, many updates with each and every one of you. Until then, everybody, make it a phenomenal week, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.